Now at 5:30, the parents of Onlyfans model Clenney are facing charges tonight. It's connected to the investigation into her boyfriend's killing.
Now, we just learned minutes ago that Clenney's mother bonded out of jail. However, her father tonight remains in custody.
It is the latest twist in a story that has made international headlines. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister has the new details and what they could mean for the case against Clenney.
According to the affidavit, Clenney's parents, Kim and Deborah, are accused of holding on to and accessing the laptop of Clenney's deceased boyfriend, Christian Abumseli. So what does this mean for the case? Well, I spoke to a local legal expert who weighs in. It's a criminal case that's turned into a family affair. Tuesday, Kim and Deborah Clenney were booked into the Travis County Jail in Texas, as their daughter Courtney sits in jail in Miami on murder charges.
We believe is incriminating evidence, and it goes to the cover-up, which my family has always believed.
Courtney, a former Onlyfans model, is accused of stabbing her boyfriend Christian Abumseli to death in their Miami apartment in 2022. Now, prosecutors say her parents accessed and took Abumseli's personal laptop from the crime scene.
Clearly, what they did was illegal. Clearly, the state attorney's office was correct in filing charges.
According to the affidavit, the Clenneys accessed or caused to be accessed the victim's laptop with knowledge that such access was unauthorized. So what does this mean for the case?
If law enforcement determines that there was some effort to either delete or try to alter or to do something with the contents that is contained within that laptop, then not only would you see the state attorney's office for Miami-Dade hold firm on the third-degree felony, there could potentially be additional charges filed.
An attorney for the Clenneys provided us with this statement that reads in part, "We believe the Clenney family has been targeted with some trumped-up charges to discredit them in the press and make their lives miserable. It stinks of a power play by the prosecutors to control the narrative." This Thursday, the state is seeking a gag order in the case. Now they've gone after Courtney's mom and dad in such a way that requires them to spend considerable time in jail without bond. If Kim and Deborah Clenney are found guilty, they could face up to 5 years in state prison. Reporting in Miami, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.
I did a video about this last year, about the OnlyFans model named Courtney stabbing her boyfriend, or ex-boyfriend named Christian, though. I remember I did a video about this last year or a few years ago about this whole situation, though. And it seems like that her parents are going to be charged for trying to hide the evidence, though, because they came onto the crime scene, like what you heard what they just said. Her parents came on the crime scene when she stabbed him, gave him the laptop. So my question to the parents is, why didn't y'all destroy the freaking laptop? That's the thing, though. Y'all came onto the crime scene. She called y'all over and said, "Hey, Mom, Dad, and I need you guys to come over here. I stabbed my boyfriend. Take the laptop real quick. Take the laptop. Take it." Why didn't y'all destroy the evidence? Like, y'all sat there and kept the laptop. If I'm gonna come onto a crime scene and I'm trying to cover up, if I'm trying to cover up something, someone give me a laptop and they tell me to get rid of it, I'm gonna get rid of the goddamn thing. I'm gonna smash the damn thing, burn it up, throw it in the damn river some damn where. Do something with it. Y'all had plenty of opportunities to get rid of that laptop, but for some reason her parents just sat there and held on to the evidence of the laptop or whatever they try to do to it. Talk about one of the dumbest, stupid criminals. She sat there and relied on her parents to try to hide the evidence, and her parents was just as stupid and dumb, was too stupid to get rid of the evidence. They just kept the laptop to cover up the evidence. See, I knew it was all a bunch of bull crap, man, when she sat there and saying that. I mean, because there is video footage of her assaulting Christian. There is video footage of her being in the elevator, putting her hands on Christian, and now she's trying to make it look like it was self-defense, like, well, he was the aggressor, that's why I stabbed him and this and that. And now I already knew she was lying. When I made a video last year about this, I knew that she was telling a straight up lie. Because I watched video footage, police footage on YouTube of her calling the police on Christian. Because Christian doesn't seem like a kind of guy that would hit women. He does, he seemed like a reasonable guy. That's why the prosecutors and everybody kind of found it hard to believe that he would put his hands on Courtney. And I find that hard to believe that he would do something like that, because there is video footage on YouTube of her being the aggressor. And Christian's not the kind of guy that would put his hands on her and none of that. He tried to block her punches and everything like that. And he's smiling about it like it's funny and everything like that. You know, if you go on YouTube and you search it up and watch the police talk to Christian, Christian would sit there and tell that, he was laying on the couch one day and she just threw a glass at him for no reason. All because she didn't want, and I could tell she's someone she's a control freak though. I can tell Courtney is definitely one of them types of women who's definitely a control freak. And she's an OnlyFans model, and she was making good bread back then. She was making good money. And I think that's one of the reasons why Christian decided to put up with her crap, because she was making pretty decent money off of OnlyFans. She's not that bad looking of a woman, but still, bro, y'all fellas out there gotta start seeing the signs, man. Y'all fellas out there, because apparently he dropped his guard. He didn't think she was stabbed. See, when you watch these videos of her attacking Christian look like he's got like a smirk on his face, like it's funny. Because he just said like, dang girl, chill. Like he's laughing like it's funny when she's assaulting him. See, when you argue with your girlfriend every day, man, or she's hitting you every time y'all get in an argument, eventually she's going to get tired of you. Whatever the disagreement that you both is having, whether she's the one starting it, whether Christian's the one starting it, eventually, especially you fellas out there, y'all be arguing with your woman every day. Eventually, she's going to get tired of your ass. Women's like that, when they see guns like that, for an example, if they see your gun laying around on the table or something like that, load it up, some women will go there and grab your own gun and use it against you. And it's happened like that. It's happened. Y'all dudes out there be caught slipping, man, underestimating some of these women's out here. Think because she's your girlfriend, you think she's not really about that. Because what they can really do, because y'all already know the system is already on some of these women's side, and some of these women can get away with murder. Because all they got to sit there and say that, oh, my boyfriend was the aggressor, so I shot him when he really wasn't the aggressor. And that's how she did it. Because she was like, well, I'm going to make it look like he was the aggressor. I'm going to make it look like it was self-defense because, he's a black man. You know what I'm saying? So, because some white women's out there, they think all black men out there is rapists. Not all white women, but some white women's out there think all black men out there is rapists and rape white women and something like that. So Courtney right here trying to use that as a self-defense and saying like, well, since my boyfriend's black, I'm going to use that and say like, he attacked me. He was the aggressor. So it was all in self-defense, which I know it wasn't self-defense because she sat there and stabbed him, and Christian sat there and probably had his back turned and probably didn't think she was going to stab him. He didn't think that though. That's what I was saying about y'all fellas, man. Y'all got to be on point about these females, man. Don't sleep on, don't sit there and turn your back on a woman, especially the ones that don't have a problem putting their hands on you. If she don't have a problem, if she has a hard time keeping her hands to herself by walking up to you, punching you and scratching you and calling you names and everything like that, saying you ain't shit, this and that, that's a red flag right there, bro. That's enough right there to let you know that this woman is violent. And Christian sat there and laughed about it like it was all a joke, like, still, girl, chill. She's sitting there pounding him, grabbing his hair, It's all on video camera. And Christian, when you watch some of these video footage of her attacking Christian had like a little smirk on his face, like it's funny though. And see, that cost you your life, bro. You sat there and slept on this woman. When I mean slept on her, you turned your back on her. You didn't think she was really about that until it was too late. Them the kind of women that will pull a gun on you. They see a gun laying around, they'll use that on you. If they see a knife or something around, they'll use that. He didn't think she was going to do that, and see, it cost him his own life. Y'all fellas got to stay sharp, man. Y'all got to stay sharper than that, man. Especially when you're arguing every day with your woman. And she's going to get tired of you eventually. She's going to try to figure a way to try to get rid of your ass. And make it look like that you was the one that was being aggressive when you really wasn't. Like, who was that rapper, though? That old rapper female chick that died a couple of months ago when she bragged about killing her ex-boyfriend when she made an album called Smoking Her Ex. When her ex-boyfriend was the abuser. And when she saw an opportunity, when his gun was laying like right there on him, when his gun was sitting there laying right there, loaded up, she took that gun and killed him. Because he didn't think she was gonna do that. That's why I say, man, you can't be having your gun or stuff like that laying around and thinking your woman ain't gonna do that to you, man. Some women's are slick like that, man. Because I'm pretty sure Courtney's parent probably told her mom and dad probably told her, hey, make it look like it was self-defense. He's a black guy. Black men got a history of being rapists and being aggressive towards white women. So, go with that story. Go with that. That's why when the police came over there, she was laying on the floor like she was high or something, like she got beat up. When she just sat there and posted that though. And it's also evidence shown by the cops. I remember last year that they said that she sent all her money that she made on Onlyfans. She sent that to her dad right on the murder scene, right when she stabbed Christian, right when Christian was already dead, bleeding out. She was already trying to figure out, like, let me send all my money to my parents so that way they can bail me out. I can make bail. So she already set this plan up. She already set it up though. But I just don't understand how in the world, Christian, how in the world you let this woman stab you, dog? How you drop your guard like that, my nigga? Like, I'm just trying to figure out how you let this woman stab you like that. You sat there and you took her as a joke. When this woman sat there and pounded on you and hit you and everything like that, and you took that as a joke, like that wasn't nothing, like it was funny. It wasn't funny when she stabbed you. When she stabbed you, you looked at her and be like, babe, what are you doing? You stabbed me. Like how you didn't fight her off, bro? Like, that's the part I don't get about Christian. A woman stabbed me, man. I mean, bro, you should have fought for your life, bro. You should have fought for your life. You should have slapped. You should have knocked her on her ass, bro. Yeah, you would have went to jail for it. They probably would have arrested you and took you to jail. Because right when you would have punched her in the face and knocked her on her ass or something like that, yeah, you would have told the cop, like, officer, she stabbed me first. She stabbed me in the shoulder first. And of course, she would have sat there and told the cops that you was the aggressor. But hey, bro, you're gonna have to just go to jail. Go to jail and get you a lawyer, bro. Tell your family to get you a lawyer. But instead, bro, you sat there. It's almost like Christian just sat there and just allow her to stab her like he thought. That's what it seemed like, dude. Because they said she stabbed him in the shoulder. So I don't understand how he was not able to take the knife from her. I can understand that she like stabbed him in the jugular vein when his back turned and he didn't see it coming. But the first stab wound was like on his shoulder. So I'm trying to figure out like how in the world did this dude not. I don't know, man. It's almost like he wanted her to stab her or something like that. That's what it seems so weird about this dude. You know, y'all fellas gotta be on point, man. Gotta watch some of these females, man. And that's why I was trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all fellas out there, and Christian talking about saying that, oh, I don't want to date black women and stuff like that, which I understand why Christian don't want to date black women, because he doesn't got time to deal with black women's mess and stuff like that. I kind of feel the same way like how he feels, though. And I've even said this in my old videos in the past. I mean, yes, you will find some cool white women out there. You'll find some cool-ass white women out there that'll do way more for you than some of these black women will. But don't underestimate some of these crazy white women, because there are some crazy, fucked up white women out there. So just because you're talking about black women's is bad and this and that, don't get it fucked up with some of these white women out there, because some of these white women is just as fucked up, just as crazy as some of these black women is. So don't get it twisted, fellas. Y'all think because dating a white woman, y'all thinking that, yeah, I'm going to date a white woman because she's more of a guardian angel. Nigga, don't get it twisted now, man. There are some crazy, fucked up white women out here. And this one right here that you see right here on this screen right here is a perfect example. Is one of them fucked up, crazy white women out there. So don't get it twisted, man. I'm thinking all white women out there is guardian angel. Not all of them is, bro. You just, if I had a white woman like Courtney right here, I would have dumped her, because ain't no goddamn way I'm going to sit there and let a woman keep putting her hands on me. Ain't no goddamn way. The only reason why she did what she did to him because she was making good money off of Onlyfans. She was like a millionaire. I know they said she made pretty decent money off of Onlyfans. And she felt like that because she made a lot of money. She felt like she can do what the hell she want to do and everything like that. Money changes people, man. Money changes people. She makes some pretty good damn money off of OnlyFans. She really did. And, money changes people. And I think it changed her. Why Christian kept putting up with it like an idiot is beyond me, bro. It's beyond me. But he only stuck with her because of the money, because he knew how much money she was making. But still, man, I still just don't understand how he let her stab him like that. I don't get it, guys. I just don't get it. How he sat there and let her stab him like that. How you let her? I don't know. I just can't wrap my head around this, guys. How in the world you let this woman stab you like that, bro? How? I don't know, man. It's almost like he wanted to get stabbed. Like, you took this woman as a joke. Many times this woman put her hands on you, grabbing your hair and everything like that, you still stuck with this woman like an idiot. For what? You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me that's the only white woman you know how to pull, bro? Like, I mean, he's dead, man. Rest in peace to him, bro. But I hope his family get justice for what she did, because that was messed up what she did, man. She didn't have to kill the brother. You could have just put him out permanently. I mean, you put him out before, but then you let him come back. You should have just put the guy out. You a millionaire. And trust me, a lot of thirsty ass niggas on OnlyFans definitely would have want to date you. They definitely would have dated you. You could have definitely tossed Christian to the side if he wasn't shit to you. But no, I guess you want him around to be your punching bag. Any other man out there would have done beat the living devil out of you, Courtney. They'd have beat the living devil out of you, woman. Or robbed your ass. I even said it before. They probably would have robbed you, woman. I know they would have robbed you. They would have used you and robbed you. Or a dude probably would have took you to the ATM machine, got one of his homeboys and pointed a gun to your head and said, draw money out of the ATM machine. They would have robbed you and kept going. You just lucky that Christian wasn't them type of black dude that'll robbed your ass. Or any other man out there that's like that. It doesn't got to be a black man. It could be any race out there that can rob you. But I just don't see how in the world this nigga right here let this woman stab him like that. That ain't love right there. A woman put her hands on me like that. That ain't love right there. She kept putting. Let me tell you something. If Courtney was my woman, I done got my sister or one of my female cousins to beat her up. I said, I ain't got to put my hands on you. I said, I get my sister to come in there and beat your ass, girl. And you better have that same energy too. You better have that same energy with my sister and my female cousin come rolling through and pull up on your ass. You better have that same energy that you had on me by putting your hands on me. That's what I would have did if I was Christian, or just left her. Simple as that. Anyway, that's all I got to say about this situation. Peace.